Well, hello there. Welcome to the break here from Bounty Hunter Breaks. This is Boba Fett me. In the long-awaited release of Topps Chrome Star Wars 2025 edition released this past week. And I actually pre-ordered these boxes from my local GameStops. So they had a maximum on May 4th of just one box that you could pre-order. And their pre-order price was $150. And then, of course, as probably anybody that's familiar with the situation knows, that GameStop increased their price. They initially went up to, I think it was like $225. And then just the day before release, so on Tuesday afternoon, they increased the price once again to $299. But if you pre-ordered it, you only had to pay the $150. Now, for me, I had paid in full, so the thing is, I basically got the two boxes for the price that they're now selling one box for. So for this video, I'm just going to be ripping one box. I don't know how soon I'll rip the second one, but zoom in here. Come on. Come on. Thank you. So we'll hop right into it. So the format's pretty much the same as last year. 10 packs, 10 cards a pack, if I remember correctly. It says right there. Yep. So it's 100 cards. The downside is they increased the size of the set from 150 cards for the full set last year up to 200. So it makes it a little bit more challenging to complete a set. And then factor that in along with the fact that they also continued with the Orabesh parallels. So there's technically 300 cards, or excuse me, 400 cards to make the whole set, both in regular base and then Orabesh. So this is the design. It's slightly different than last year's, and unfortunately I don't have one of the cards from last year sitting right here on the break table. But anyway, I do like the fact that they kind of have like a silhouetted version of the name, kind of like a shadow in behind, and much larger. It looks like we got a color by number. So we start off with a Watto. The backs are pretty basic, just text, and of course the card number. It's kind of strange that they left this much room at the bottom empty, that they didn't just stretch it all the way to the bottom, but I'm sure there's a reason for it. And of course, if you're a fan of this, bear in mind there will be a Sapphire edition coming shortly too. So here's a new character from Skeleton Crew, Runa. That's the girl that Neil likes. Pike Boss from Book of Boba Fett. Oh, and there's our color by number Chewbacca. And then there should be a numbered card or a hit behind it. And we do have a numbered card. Upside down. A First Officer Jensen Corbett. And I believe that's from Ahsoka. 37 of 199. And it is. What I would hope to pull in this box, though, is one of the Kyber Light cards. Because they're like black light. And we got a Gundark. Outer World Oddities. But on the back, it's got a UO, like Underworld Oddities, not Outer World. So it's kind of like they weren't sure how to list it. And here's Claudia Black from Ahsoka, Clothao. And of course, that's her debut. God, it's amazing how hot it is already. Luke Skywalker, Lando Calrissian, young Lando, and General Hux. So we'll kind of breeze through the next pack. Won't focus so much. Pliga, and I want to say he's from either Skeleton Crew or Andor. Yeah, Andor. Rose Tico, Slimore, Grand Inquisitor, Young Lando Refractor, and then we have one of the two insert sets. Skeleton? Yeah, Skeleton Crew. And aw, the whole team's hugging it out. Mace Windu, Boba Fett, Captain Gerard, that also looks like a Ahsoka, and then Jabba the Hutt. And the one thing I tried to figure out is, so like last year they had two of the insert sets that was like the Rebel Alliance, and then there was the Empire. And if you collected all 9 of each, they completed a puzzle. And I don't know if, because what I'm trying to determine is if the graffiti art ones, if you were to put them together, that they make a puzzle or not. Bosk, Enfys Nest. Ooh, we got a red, numbered to 5. And then Kona, that's from Skeleton Crew. Mother Anastasia, 3 of 5. Oh, and I got a black and white shimmer, or a sepia shimmer of Dengar. And then a Jekyllon Prism. Bazil, Dryden Voss, Jar Jar Binks, and Kim from Skeleton Crew. So, again, if you're someone that was not a fan of either the Acolyte, even though this is Daphne Keene, X-23, for those that have not watched the show, or Skeleton Crew. And I really enjoyed Skeleton Crew, and I did not understand all the massive hate for the Acolyte. There was only one real part of the, well, actually, I guess you could say 2 pieces, or 2 parts of the Acolyte that kind of didn't sit, or I didn't appreciate as much as maybe some others. But did it make me hate the show? No. Overall, I thought they were trying to do something new. Did it work? Apparently not. Vanestra Rowe, Ural Proof, Queen Apollana, Porg, Masameda, this is probably just like a base pack, a Refractor of Luke Skywalker, Palpatine, Darth Maul, Cassian Andor, and Captain Elk. I just really wish that the Tops would have done like say a standalone Andor set, so we could have got a more complete release that was focused solely on Andor. And there's another character I really like from Skeleton Crew, Pirate Captain Brutus, Rio Durant, Snowball, which is the little mouse or rat that's in Smee's eye socket. So there you go, Skeleton Crew. The Client. Oh, we got something here. I don't know if this is a gold. Looks like a gold. Oh no! We have a super! Bottled Absolution. And then, what are you in for? Skeleton Crew. Kelnaka, L337. from Solo, Mon Mothma from Andor, and Smee. So I got Smee and Snowball in the same pack. So I don't know if you would say that because of the size of the set that the chances of pulling a super are easier, but that's my first top super in a long time. And I pulled supers from Upper Deck and stuff, but of course it's tough to pick up on it. But of course, for those who don't know, the actor from The Acolyte, this is Joffrey from Game of Thrones. All grown up. Or mostly grown up. Here we got BB9E. Krell. I think that's Clone Wars. Yeah, Clone Wars. Glurb. Mother Talzine. Clothao. On the refractor. And then we got a regular base Acolyte insert. May Anasea's next assignment. We have a Chopper, 3PO, Ahsoka Tano. I wonder if that says C-3PO is Ahsoka. Nope, just says A New Hope. And IG-11 from Mandalorian. And I think it's funny that it shows him with the new Rebel logo when technically he was a bounty hunter when the show started. So sleeve up our refractor. I'm hoping to get some Neil love. Hoggle the Lesser. Neil! And there he is. So Neil is reunited with his love, Runa. Hondo Unaka. Chief Chirpa. I think that's a... Oh, and this might be your auto. Oh, no, it's a Galen Urso. It's a 99. And then behind it, we got another Otherworld Oddity or Off-World Oddities. Acklay from Attack of the Clones. Oh, we got the Trash Crab. Jaja Na Wood. And Jude Law actually does have autographs in this. We got an Ezra Bridger wearing the Night Trooper armor. And a Dedra Miro. And if you saw Season 2... Poor Dedra. As Vader would say, you know, be careful not to choke on your own aspirations. Watto. Another Runa, so I got two Runas. Pike Boss. Got another color by numbers coming here. Jabba the Hutt on the refractor. An Imperial, well, the Royal Guard, Emperor's Royal Guard. This is just another skeleton crew. Yes. Neil and Hana. And I like the images that they chose for Nemec in this release, even though he was in the first one. Then we got a Cosca Reeves, Marie, KB's mom, and Mother Anasea again. Sleeve up Nemec. Skeleton crew. Color by number. So if the auto is in this pack, I'm going to take and set it down if I do see it. And then we'll reveal it last. But, oh, no, there he is right on top. That's hilarious. What the heck? Anton Lesser, Major Partagaz from Andor, 9 of 25. Right on the frickin' top. What the heck? Can't even hide it, Tops. Just gonna have to spoil the surprise. So I guess I can't set it down and hold it for later. Pila, or Pegla, sorry. That's Skeleton Crew. Oh no, sorry, that's Andor. Roast Tico, Slimore, Grand Inquisitor, General Hux Prism, Chirrut Emway, Vix Colleen, and I don't think he had a card in last year's Chrome, but Arvel Skeen, and a nice Harrison Dula. Well, anticlimactic, because we know there's no auto in this pack, unless I got a bonus hit of like a sketch or something, but I don't see anything that looks like a sketch. Tobias Beckett, Yoda, Bosk, Memphis Nest, Kona. There's a refractor of Captain Gerard, a Grand Admiral Thrawn, Finn, the Dinghy Driver from Skeleton Crew, and Count Dooku. So yeah, I will take and sleeve up this guy, and then I'm going to take and organize everything, and we'll do a quick hit recap, so hang tight. Okay, so here's a quick hit recap of my first box of 2025 Star Wars Chrome. And I'd say it was a pretty low numbered box for sure. But for the regular refractors, I got a debut of Captain Gerard from the Ahsoka series. So there's what show it was on, because again they listed all. Jabba the Hutt, Clothau from Ahsoka as well, Luke Skywalker, Lando Calrissian, and then for the Prism refractors, I received 2 in the box. I got a General Hux, and then I got a Jackie Lawn debut, and then for the 2 shows, as far as how you want to say it, come on, what am I trying to say? I can't think of what I'm saying. But anyway, so I'm trying to think of it. I can't think of it. But anyway, Acolyte. I just got the 1 regular one. Then for Skeleton Crew, got 3. So I got the What Are You In For? The Crew Reunites, and Neil and Hana. And then for the numbered cards, I did get 4. This being the highest numbered one to 199. First Officer Jensen Corbett, 37 of 199. And then I received the Galen Erso. I'm going to assume that that's a Kashyyyk Green, 6 of 99. And I did also pull one of the Sepia Shimmers of Dengar. Shame it wasn't Boba Fett. And then the 2 shortest print numbers, I got the Mother Anastasia. I want to say this is Sith Red, because they went with the number to 10 is the Mustafar Black. But I got a 3 of 5. And then I did get a 1 of 1 for the Acolyte. And my auto of the box, which strangely enough was right on top of the pack, it wasn't in the middle of the pack, was an orange Anton Lesser, the character Major Partagaz from Andor. So now I have another Major Partagaz. I was hoping to pull Wilmon, because the thing is, Wilman Pock's character, Muhammad, I forget the actor's last name, but he has autos in this for the first time, along with a lot of others from the Skeleton Crew and Acolyte show. But anyway, that concludes this break. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, give it a thumbs up, and have a great rest of your day. And as always, keep collecting.